Hello everyone and welcome to another video from Arthur Ansell. Today we've got a very exciting vlog for you. So to put a bit of context behind this, the time is currently 2:35 p.m. on a Friday. I have a race this Sunday, the South of England 12-stage relays. And but this isn't what this video is going to be about. So normally the day before a race, so for me that would be tomorrow, people like to do shakeout runs. And that's what I'm going to be doing, but it's not going to be any shakeout run. So I'm going to introduce you to my friend Evan. I'll leave a picture of me and him there. Evan isn't a competitive or a club runner, but he has been a regular park runner for many, many years. And his parkrun PB is 21 minutes 35. And obviously I've been a regular park runner as well for many years before I started properly training. And I do love running parkrun. In particular, I do love parkrun tourism and running at as many different events as I can. And I still do that to this day. So what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to be pacing Evan. His current PB of 21 minutes 35 seconds was when I paced him at Burgess Park in October. So I back myself as a pretty good pacer. So, but what's going to happen is that I currently don't know which course I'm going to go to tomorrow. So what's going to happen is tomorrow morning I'm going to spin a wheel and I'm going to put 8 random courses. Well, I've selected the 8 courses. They're mostly centered around southwest London, and they're all going to be ones that neither me or him has done before. We're going to spin the wheel tomorrow morning, whichever it lands on, we go to. We're then going to ask Evan what time he wants to run today, and we're going to, what time he wants to run, and we're going to do that before I reveal the course to him. So it's going to be a mystery. So I'll just give you a little breakdown of what the 8 courses I've chosen potentially are. And I've chosen these I've chosen a mixture of hilly, flat, grass, tarmac. And also, I've also chosen them based on how easy they are to get to by the London Underground. So they're mostly, a lot of like southeast London parkruns are a bit trickier to get to by public transport. So I've picked these for ease of access by public transport. And yeah, I'll go through them all now. So here is a map of the parkruns that are centred around the London area. The ones with green dots are ones that I have done before. The ones with red dots are the ones I haven't done before. Obviously, the ones with green dots are more centred around the north and east London area, because obviously that's where I live. You can see with the blue location thing. And there's obviously a few I've done in sort of South London. A lot of South East London ones I haven't done because they're the ones that are sort of trickier to get to by public transport. And I'm just going to go through, obviously, as I said before, the 8 potential ones that I've chosen to spin the wheel with, which are mostly centered around northwest and southwest London. So let's begin with that. And when I go through the list, I'm also going to give a short summary of what the course is like. For example, if it's hilly, flat, tarmac, grass. So firstly, we've got Harrow in northwest London. From research done on this course, it's 3 laps, all on tarmac, but not completely flat, a little bit hilly. Probably relatively decent for a fast time, but obviously you won't get the fastest time on that course. Secondly, we've got Cannons Park in northwest London. From research on this is also a 3-lap course. It's on a mixture of tarmac paths, grass and trail paths, and it's a bit less hillier than Harrow. Apparently there's a small hill, but it looks pretty flat, so you could probably get a decent time, but obviously it's been raining recently, so with the grass and trail paths, it might be a bit muddy. Thirdly, we've got South all in West London. From research on this is all on tarmac paths. It's another 3-lap course, very flat, so probably the fastest of all the 8 options I chose. So therefore, probably the ideal course for Evan to run a fast time. Next, we've got Osterley, which is pretty nearby to Southall, and this is another fast course, flat, a 2-lap course, all on tarmac paths. So either Southall or Osterley would probably be one of the most ideal courses for Evan to run a fast time. Next, we've got Old Deer Park in Richmond. This is probably not the most ideal course. It is another 3-lap course. This one's all on grass. However, it is relatively flat, so if it is dry, a fast time could probably be run on it, but based on the recent rain, it probably won't be too dry and probably be quite muddy, but at least it's not hilly. Next, we've got Richmond, which is obviously very nearby to Old Deer Park. This is a 1-lap route this time, and it's on gravel paths mostly, so it should be quicker than Old Deer Park in terms of terrain.
However, it is a bit hillier. It's not the hilliest one out of we've got, but probably the second hilliest. So depending on how Evan's feeling, a fast time might not happen, it might happen. Next, we've got Wimbledon Common. This is a flat 2-lap course. However, it is through forest paths, therefore it is likely to be muddy. Therefore, the time run probably won't be the fastest possible. However, at least it's flat and not hilly, which will help with the time for sure. And finally, we've got Gladstone. This is actually the closest to where I live out of all of the 8 options. However, it is the hilliest. It is a 2-lap course, all on tarmac paths, so it may or may not be the slowest course out of the 8, but it is definitely the hilliest, so it will be pretty tough.
Okay, so as I said at the beginning of the video, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up very early. I'm going to spin the wheel. Then when Evan comes, I'm going to ask him what time he wants me to pace him to. And then I'm going to reveal the course. Hopefully, for his sake, it's a fast course that he can run the time he is aiming for. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so hello everyone. The time's currently 6:34 in the morning, just under 2.5 hours till parkrun starts. But we still haven't decided our location yet, and that is for the wheel to decide. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all the potential locations in the wheel. I'm going to show it on screen. I'm going to spin it, and yeah, let's see what location will we be going to today to pace Evan and hopefully get him a good time. Hopefully it's a good course for that. The options are all in the wheel, so let's spin it. Oof. I feel sorry for Evan, mate. That is not the ideal outcome in this situation. I mean, at least it's not going to be muddy, but that is definitely not the ideal outcome in this situation for sure. But, you know, that's the fun of the video. We get what we get, and we're going to go there. So yeah, Gladstone is like one of the quicker ones to get to, so don't need to worry about what time he arrives here. I've told him an early time, but if he's a bit late, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as I've said, Gladstone is 2 laps, I believe. It's the hilliest one of the options though, so yeah, that's the problem with it. But yeah, I know it's April Fool's Day today, so I was thinking of doing a little prank and tell him we're going somewhere else, but you know, we're going to a bad enough course as it is, so I'm probably going to leave the April Fool's prank. Okay, so we're here with Evan today. All right, so Evan, what time do you think you're going to run today?
Definitely a 26.
No.
Go for 23.
Okay, 23. Nah, there's no forfeit, but a reasonable guess. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to reveal the location.
You're going to say a location, it won't mean anything.
No, I'll describe it to you. The location we're going to is Gladstone, which is the hilliest one of the 8 options.
I literally knew it. I knew if you're speaking that's fucking real. Wait, am I not to swear?
No, you can say what you found.
I knew if you're stupid that's real, I'd the shittiest one.
Yeah, although, yeah, at least it's all on paths, so that's the only benefit. It's a 2-lap course.
Imagine if you said, don't bring your trail shoes, and then it's all on mud.
No, okay, I was thinking of doing that for April Fools, but now I thought that'd be too mean.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. Okay, so we'll see you guys at the location. So guys, we're on the train. We're about to leave from Walthamstow Central. We have to take 2 trains.
Why are you
Victoria line to...
So guys, upper end
Park and Jubilee line to Forest Hill, and then it's about a kilometre from there. So yeah, that's your train journey we're doing today.
So guys, we're off the train. We're about to
I'm about to shit
enter.
myself.
We're about to enter Gladstone Park, and
What
from
the hell
the
is that
look of it,
hill?
let's
What is
let's turn the
that?
camera around a second. This, guys, I don't know if you can see this well on camera, but this is not a flat park. This is not a flat park at all.
Look, film back there.
This is not a flat park at all. So guys, I think we're a bit fucked. I mean, hopefully Evan can still get his sub 23 minute aim, but you know, it's not going to be the easiest for him today, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay, Evan, thoughts after seeing the course and on the warm up?
For sure, 26 minutes.
Ooh.
23 is not happening.
But we stated at the start 23 minutes was the aim, so
No,
I've not done my job.
26 first. You can play back the tips if you want.
I'll try my best as pacer. If you don't get it, then I failed as pacer. You haven't failed as a runner, all right?
And you have to do what's the word I forgot?
Forfeit.
Yeah, forfeit.
All right, we'll. Okay, so yeah, we'll see you guys at the start line.
Good job.
Okay, so we've just hit the 2 kilometre point on with Evan here, Gladstone parkrun. The first kilometre was mostly uphill, so that was a slow first kilometre, but the second kilometre was much faster, so we're looking a bit more on pace now currently. Didn't look so at the start, but hopefully we can hold this and not drop off too much towards the end, and we can get Evan a fast time. Just past 4k, 3rd and 4th k. 3rd k was once again hilly, 4th less so. 1k to go, so we need to push it to the end now. Hopefully, maybe not sub 23. I reckon a sub 24's on here. Okay, so I'm letting Evan go now. I'm about to get to the finish. When we get to the finish, we'll see what the time was. Thank you. Oh god, it's the only muddy bit of the course. Watch him sprint to the finish. Great finish from Evan. And what was a nasty course. Okay, so I'm here with Evan. Evan, how was the run today?
It was actually better than I thought it was going to be. When I hit that first car, I was like, this is fucking 28.
Yeah, the pacing, yeah.
On the downhill was so nice. So it made up for it.
Yeah, the pacing was a bit up and down because obviously there were some tough hills and then there were some downhill kilometres. But the time, Evan's time in total was 23:33. So our aim set out of the video was sub 23, but obviously Evan said that without knowing what the course was, and also I kind of made him say it.
Yeah, and now because Arthur didn't pace me well enough, Arthur's doing a forfeit.
Nah, I think we could maybe not do that because it was still considering the elevation. It said on my watch it said it was 75 meters elevation, so I think we can maybe allow.
Bro, the forfeit
maybe
was that fucking hill. That shit,
yeah, I think the forfeit was the hill. All right, so good run from Evan, and yeah, now we'll just go for a little walk around and then go home. Okay, so we're going to do a little outro. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and all of that. And hopefully we might do a similar video in a couple of weeks' time. Just watch this space. It might happen, might not happen.
And look out for the video on OnlyFans.
I see you guys.